Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Had to think about it there for a second. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here, and let's take care of some introductions really quick. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. Wherever you're watching this, I hope you will be able to find a Linktree link within the description. It's right there, and it looks like this. This is every place you can find me on the interwebs, and if you want to share your work with me, and I will show it off live, you can join my Discord from here. Elena, hello. I hope you're having a great day, Elena. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and Twitch, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all those good things. Oliver, hello. Great to see you. If you have a Behance page, you can subscribe to me from here. Or if you like what I do, you can buy me a cup of joe right there. Hope you're having a great day, Oliver. How are you? It is a rainy, nasty day here. I had to go out and run and get groceries and whatnot. And it was just a gray, rainy day. Kind of misty day. Kind of like how Oregon used to be. Ugh. All right, I think that's enough about me. Jumping over to the Discord, we've got some community artwork to check out from Vikram. And Vikram had another image, and I'm gonna let him know when he shows up, but I don't want that image on my Discord. I know it's real life, but yeah. Ooh, why did I not hear that?
Fujisaki Mafu, you just redeemed Big Boom.
Fujisaki Mafui just redeemed Big Boom. Hi, Mafu. It's gray and damp here. Yeah, it is. It's better than snow. Stop it. I'm just repeating what I heard, Mafu. That's it. Don't blame me. You know that's not my name. I know. I'm a little too orange there. Okay. Mafu? I disagree. I'd rather have snow. I would rather have snow if I don't have to go out driving in it. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. And Mafu, you did the redeem. You know what's gonna happen. This isn't your first redeem. Okay. I think, but that's not my name. Oh, Mafu. Mafu. Guess what I'm testing today? Just please call me Mafu, okay? Okay. Oh. Mafu. Wait a minute. Okay. Mafu, hey Vikram, Mafu was kind enough to send me a link. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm on YouTube. So I don't know. You tell me. I can't hear anything. I can't hear it. I don't have it set up so I can hear it. So you guys have to tell me if there's any issues with the music. But yeah, thank you for that, Mafu. Hopefully it works out. Vikram, thank you for the reminder. It has been a hectic time, and it's just, there's days it's tough for me to take care of quick little things like downloading a file. But thank you for the reminder. It's downloaded. Let's see, what else? What else? Okay, I think that's it. But again, Mafu, this is for you. Bam. Thank you. Yeah, me too. If it works, I'm gonna be happy with it. So it's much less.
Vikram King 1999 just redeemed Doodle Game.
Vikram, thank you for that. Vikram King. Yeah, we'll get to that later. But okay, Vikram. Yes, Mafu. I will definitely update you if something goes wrong, because you're going to be the one to hear it. Chat will be the one to hear it, not me. Vikram, you had a couple images in the Discord. I appreciate the fact that you put it in. I deleted it because I don't want blood in my Discord. I know it's life. I know it's real. I understand that. I just don't want that in my Discord. So, thank you for posting. Just to let you know. All right. This little kid is up to something. Thank you for that, Vikram. I have taken my share. It's just not the place for that. And it's mainly because of the community. So, thank you, Vikram. This kid is up to something. Look at that face. Now, it could very well be that they are pushing the squirt gun really hard, and it's like, or it's, I'm gonna get you. And I'm not sure which one it is. But, yeah, this is funny. Oh, the Holly Festival. I didn't know they did squirt guns at the Holly Festival. I did not. Always great colors. Good capture. The colors of festival. Nice. Nice. Okay, so Vikram, thank you for that. And we have A taking a break from the streets to experiment with some studio concepts. It was accident click again. Nice. Try to find the rhythm in the stillness instead of the city. My new series, Silent Life, is live. Let me know what you think. Check this out. These photographs were made within the quiet spaces of a studio. I was drawn to small everyday objects, reimagining their purposes, their shadows, and the secret stories they tell when the world stands still. Okay, Vikram. As I said before, you are getting really, really good. So that means that my critiques are going to be harder and harder. Okay. Oh, okay, that's for Oliver. Mafu wrote a book. Studio lighting. This, you can see the shadows over here, and the way the lighting is, you can see the shadow of the bottle right there. You are lighting this very, very flat. And I'm not sure what type of setup you have, but in the studio, light is king. Well, light is king and everywhere, and queen, but you want to create depth and shadows. So you want to control the light in a way that you're either taking light away, you're adding light, you are creating some type of contrast and depth within the image. Now, I don't know if this was natural light, like through a window or a door or something. You know, I can see the highlights here that you've got going on the lens. And the highlights that you've got on the feather. Now, side lighting or backlighting. And whenever you're using a front light, that is just fill. Ads. So for those of you on YouTube, since Vikram is in ad jail right now, I'm gonna wait until Vikram comes back because I don't want to say this twice. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you get no ads. Okay, Vikram's back now. Thank you for that, Vikram. All right, so Vikram, when you were shooting this, think of using backlighting, side lighting. If you are using natural light coming in, block it and use reflectors. The only time that you're using a front light is when you're using a fill. This was going to create so much better images and shadows and interest. Shooting 90 degrees, shooting at 60 degrees. One of the things that I love to do is when I'm playing in the studio, and I will set up a tripod and I'll start photographing, have everything in the camera set up the same, and I'll move the lighting around and I'll see what works for the scene in which I'm the photo I'm trying to create. That is a great practice, but the front lit here, it's just lacking depth. And it's lacking interest. So, with that being said, lighting, work on your lighting. Very, very important. Your depth of field is really good. The fact that we have a message in the bottle is obviously the subject. So I like that. I like what you have going on there. The composition that you have is very well balanced. I mean, you've got like, it feels really well balanced. The turtle, with the turtle on it, so it's a double turtle, it's a turtle squared. The green, it's a little out of place. The color, like the brightness of the color is pulling my eye. The background is fake, but I know that because you said it's shot in a studio, but I'm assuming that the turtle is real. Is the turtle a real ceramic turtle with another turtle on it? It looks like a bobblehead turtle. So, I don't know if the turtle adds to it. I don't think it does, just because it's drawing my eye. You have the bottle and also the message pointing to the turtle. So I'm like not even being drawn down here to the shells. Like, I love the way that you've got this set up with all the small bottles and the shells. I don't even look down here. I'm here because this is the sharpest point, and then I'm following it up and it's taking me here, which the contrast of the green is like drawing my eye in. I'm losing a little bit of the birds just because of that. I mean, do you, Vikram, this is something important. When I'm giving critiques like this, do you see that? Or when you're editing, do you see that? Do you analyze your photos and think like, where's my eye going? I'm curious about that. So that's my critique of this one. Very cool, very fun, good concept. Are we playing it this way? We are. I love this. I never thought of that. What do I got going on? I got a hot spot here. Hold on. Now it's even worse. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. My green screen lighting was off. One of the biggest things that I learned when I went to the New York Institute for Photography and then working with other photographers is being able and going in and critiquing your own work and being honest with it. And like talking with other photographers and getting their feedback of saying, hey, you know, this is kind of it's taken away from the subject. It's this, it's that. And when you're doing studios sessions, when you have control of everything, you really want to end up being nitpicky with every single little thing. And so, especially when you're editing or tethered, and even looking at the back of your screen on your camera, taking the image. Oh, well, you're gone. Taking a look at the back of your camera is the same thing as like zooming out. You know, I'm on a huge monitor. I'm looking at your image is huge, but looking at the back of your camera and seeing immediately where does your eye go? You are trying to control the viewer of your image for what they look at. That's the biggest thing. Where do you want them to look? Now, this image, this isn't a good image to talk about with this. So let's get back up here. Oh, you're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. You need to think about that. And if your eye is being drawn to the turtle, get rid of it. Get rid of it. You have the image. You've created the image with the turtle. Now get rid of it. So, now it may feel empty. And if you're still going for that balanced feel and you want that filled in, you could actually change the color. You can't really tell it's a turtle. I could only tell because it's green and I'm studying it. If you actually went in and, brought down the saturation a little bit, brought down the brightness, changed it to a warmer color, it would blend more. And it may make the person go, what is that? So yeah, there's different things that you can do to fix an image. But if you're in studio, remove it. All right. I don't have anything to say about this. I love this image. This is a great concept. How you got such straight lines, I don't know. I don't know how you made this image. I love the fact that everything is moved down. This feels like an advertisement for me. So good job. Great work on this. It's interesting. The contrast is amazing. Yummy subject. Great job. Great job. I could see something like this. Like if it was a more of a red color, this could almost be an advertisement for the French Open, for the tennis clay courts. Yeah. I like it. I got nothing to say about it. Great work on that one. All right. There you go. I want you to do this lighting on the first one. Great use of colors. The yellow, that really pops. I'm loving the textured background that you've got here. It's very nice. I like that the yellow is clean. Seeing it through the ball here, the vase. Seeing it through the vase. Very cool. Very cool. Great shadow play. Nice work. Nice work. Oh. That it? No. Have I seen this one before? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. They spelled color wrong. Come on. All right. I love this. This is a lot of fun. I like the little boats. Turn the pencils around so you can't read any of the words. Whenever a person sees lettering on almost anything, their eye is going to be drawn into it to see how they spelled color. And turn the pencils. Turn the pencils so you can't read it. I actually like the fact that you've got like a mess up here with the purple. I like that. I know that, Vikram. I know that. I cannot help the fact that in India, you have taken on some of the UK bad habits. I can't help that. I just alienated my entire audience right there. My entire audience. Except for Mafu. I haven't said anything bad yet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I like it. Like the motion of the pencils, the up and down, the waves of the boats. Good job. Is it possible for mods to ban the streamer? No, I've tried. Good job, Vikram. All right, moving on. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Like this is the composition here is off. So if you're saying the brightest object, the cup of coffee, cup of tea, if you will, whatever it is, if this is supposed to be your subject, yet you have the book mainly in focus, your focal plane is here. I would say, let me do this differently. Let me zoom in. I would say to, now of course the black space here would be part of the image. Something like this. No. I like, the book is fine. The problem is I feel as if it's pulling weight. And what that means is it's drawing the eye away from the subject. So if you were to actually crop this, or not, well, or crop it or take it differently, I would have all of this up here above my head, you know, still part of the scene, but I would actually have the book going off the edge. Now you want to be careful with the glasses because you don't want to go too far like that and not create a tangent. But having something like that, so your cup is still on the third. The glasses are still on a third. But then your eye is going to be drawn in. The subject of an image, usually, now, you can always break these rules, but it's really important to know them before you start breaking them. Well, should the book should be front, so the cup and chest be back as I framed as a tea break. I can, Vikram. Okay, we can do a quick tangent here. Vikram, do you mind if I download this image? Or I'm gonna do a screenshot. Let's do a screenshot really quick. No, Mafu. These are good questions. Okay, so let's do a screenshot really quick, and let's open up Photoshop. Would you say they're both the same intersection? Give me a second, Mafu, while I'm opening Photoshop. I was not prepared, but come on, Photoshop. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you, Vikram. We need opening music. Do I have generating music? Not in this scene. Where'd you go? There you are. All right. So let me take our screenshot. Whoa, don't want them all. Bear with me, people. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and within Photoshop, let's make that bigger. And I do not want an object selection tool. I'm gonna go ahead, hit C for the crop tool. No, not that crop tool. So this is a quick little tip before we get started. When you are going in, and some of you may know this, some of you may not. General hello there. But on a Mac, if you hold down the Option key, like if you want to get in, you have to long click to get it. Or you can right click to bring it in. But if I go ahead and I hold down the Option key and click, it will cycle through the tools. I don't know if you know that. Just a quick little pro tip while we're doing this. All right, let's grab our crop tool. I'm gonna make sure that we bring this over, and right there you can see what I'm talking about with rule of thirds. But we're just gonna bring that right there. We're gonna set this up to generative expand, and I'm gonna hit OK. And we're gonna let it do its thing. Presumably, it does what you hold down Alt on Windows. Yes, you are correct, Oliver. And it's like all Adobe apps do that. I just always right click. Oh, my sippy cup is not sipping very well. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Messages from Sandrine. Thank you for that, Mafu. Okay. I like. We'll do that. We'll do the second one. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a Command J. We're going to turn off our background. Let's grab both of these. We're going to do a Command E. And so we have our image right there. Now, if I go ahead and we go back into our crop tool, we have to click away, come back in. Now, what I was talking about is if you crop it something like that. Now, the coffee cup is still in the rule of thirds. It's on that line. But due to the fact that it's closer to center now, and also the book is falling off the edge, it is giving more weight to the coffee cup. So that is something to think about. The image that you created was a well-balanced image. It was just the message in which you were trying to send was unclear. And that's it. I mean, it's honestly that simple. From that, well, I've cropped it, but yeah. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on. Why didn't you come in? Hello? Hello? Oh, are you? Photoshop is playing with me right now. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen with OBS. Whoops. Please hold, everybody. Trying to get my windows straight up. Come on! You, OBS is beating me up today. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that makes sense, Vikram. I'm just checking chat. General's just taking care of Jedi business. All right. Don't save. It's not my image. Okay, moving on. Give that an appreciation. I think I've seen this one before. That Come On was so cool. Who? Me? Cool? No. Mafu says yes. Why, thank you, Mafu. Give you a holy shnikes for that. I think I've seen this one before.
Lazu77 just redeemed Big Boom.
Thank you, Elena. Almost like you were voicing a fighting game character. How do you know I'm not? Steady on now. Steady on now. Shawn's head will be filling the whole corner in a minute. You mean it's already not? I think I've seen this before, Vikram. Very nice. I like it. Vikram's back. Welcome back, Vikram. I have nothing to say about this image. Moving on. This is witty. This is witty. This is fun. One big thing, let me switch sides here. Clean up your background. Clean that up. That is very distracting. I like it. I like what you got going on here. This is an inventive scene. It's fun. Good job. If this is a real goldfish, which I think it is, and you've got a shrimp, so this is the shrimp's not needed. I'm gonna put it right there. This shrimp is not needed. This is a wonderful idea of an image. It's been done before. Many people have done it. I have not because I don't have goldfish, but the shrimp isn't needed. It's the coloring is closer to a shell, one of the shells at the bottom, than it is anything up above. They're running out of shrimp. Unfortunately, yeah. So I don't think the shrimp is needed here. The idea, the story is the goldfish. Unless you are trying to make some statement, like General is saying, the ocean called, they're running out of shrimp. Unless you're trying to specifically make a statement about shrimp or whatever, for a still life, the shrimp's not needed. This is so close. Is it not supposed to be a prawn cocktail with a fish in it? I don't know. This is going to come back to the point of you're in the studio. The beans are cloned because I don't have much. Well, I wouldn't even have guessed that, Vikram, if you didn't tell me. The issue that I have here, I have a couple different issues happening. What you are trying to achieve here is having this horizon line. Now, on this side, you have a hard line. And it feels as if the beans are under, except for this one that's out of place. Over here, you can see the edges, and the beans are not going under. So that is off. Next off, if you are trying to follow that line going across, this is below the line and has broken the idea of having the half on top and, you know, on the bottom. The spoon's not straight. It's a good concept, good idea. Your clones are very impressive. You must be proud. Think it as a peacock. It's okay, so to me, I don't see the peacock, but with what you were trying to achieve, yeah, need to take care on that. Okay. I can see it now, but not without being pointed out. Yeah, I didn't see it in the beginning, Oliver. I agree. Again, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Now, I like the lighting that you've got going on here. You did a good job on the lighting. I like that. But the problem is, my eyes are drawn to words and letters. If you are trying to make a statement, have roots. Having a write better, speak better. Yeah. Hi, Devlin. I don't see the peacock, but either. Congratulations, chat, for 100 messages. Hope you're having a great day, Devlin. The red one. Hey, Riff. You want to be careful with what you got going on here. It's your lettering is almost so small it gets lost. It's hard to read. Wouldn't be able to read it if it was on a phone. I enjoy what you tried here, but your letters aren't straight. It's all at a strange angle. I like it, I just wish the words were bigger. It can't be called a day yet, as it's way too early. A little rough so far, but I now have coffee. No prawns. Hi, hyena. How you doing? No. You know, this, I get confused a lot, hyena. A lot of times, people will come in and think I'm Nayla, and I'm not. And I know it's very confusing because we look so similar. I'm gonna move on from there. I'm doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. I thought it was cool to see you there. Yeah, it was. It was really cool. That's one of the things I enjoy when Twitch, you know. Okay, hyena, you may not know this. So we, like a bunch of us here in chat, we all started on Behance. So before I started on Twitch, before I started on YouTube, I was a streamer on Behance, and I was an Adobe featured streamer on Behance. And so the community was kind of built over lockdown and during the Panasonic virus. And so our community was built together. And so when we jumped over, when Behance stopped streaming, and here is the very last stream from the community, December 17th, and we all jumped over, and ambassador. Yes, and an ambassador. I'm no longer an ambassador. They took my TRO away. So when we jumped over to YouTube and Twitch, the community came. And so we've always tried to embrace new people and let new people into the community. And so it's kind of cool to jump into other streams and get to know people. So we all got pounced on P. I'm like, is Devlin really saying that? Yeah, she is. Again, I've seen this one. That's an older one. I think we're into some older still lifes that you've done. Let's check. Okay, saw that one, seen that one. I know. Oliver is saying, of course Devlin is really saying that. Mafu saying, yes, I wouldn't have made new friends if it weren't for Twitch and Behance combined. I'm always grateful. Well, we're happy you're here, Mafu. This is very cool. I found you through Ray Cleveland. I'm a mod on his channel. Oh! How have I not noticed that? How did I apologize if I haven't noticed that. I'm sorry. Usually when Ray is streaming, it's early in the morning for me, and yeah, I'm not 100% with it yet. So I'm sorry. But also, you may have been at work when he streams. Late for him? Early for me, I think. Okay, I haven't seen this one, so let's jump over. The ink flows from the feather, light flows through the lens, but the truth lies in the eye. I don't like the lens cap. I like everything you got going on here. This is a good idea. Unfortunately, first off, the lighting is very flat, but I like the coloring that you've got going on. It's so flat that I have lost the lens cap. Like, I'm looking at this thinking, what is that? I mean, it looks like a lens cap, but it doesn't look like a lens cap. I don't like the lens cap. Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. General Kenobi, everybody. On point. All right. The big thing, lose the lens cap or lighting different. Lighting from the right. Yeah. It doesn't help that Canon cameras just look so boring. And I say that as a Canon user. I mean, okay, Vikram says, hold on, Oliver, I'm going to get back to that. We'll practice better in eye brainstorming. Pick apart photos. Look at photos. This is one of the biggest things. So people talk about, okay, yes, you need to learn your camera. You need to learn how to use your camera. You need to learn editing. You need to learn the software. You need to see and be able to push where you need to push. Lighting, if you're working in the studio, very important. But you also need to train your eye, not just for the photo, but for the end photo. There are little bits and pieces that you need to train your eye that you see, you look at, and you go, that's not good. Or that doesn't work. Or I need to edit that. Or for that matter, just remove it. Is it possible to learn this power? No, you're born with it, General. Send some love. Thank you for sharing. Keep up the good work. Bam. All right, Vikram. Thank you for sharing. And we are not on Behance. All right. That's all we've got. I stole my power from one of the vanquished foes. One of my vanquished foes. All right. I know not everybody was here on Tuesday. I have started a new campaign. Let's go ahead and talk about it really quick. If you were not here, photo editing is my favorite thing to do, especially color grading. I love photo editing. But there's other apps that I want to push myself. We have Tanner Kleppe. Tanner Kleppe is going to be running a marathon, and every year he takes on a new challenge. One year is to give up alcohol for an entire year. Another year, it was to give up social media for the entire year. This year, he wants to run a marathon. And to be motivated, he is raising funds for the International OCD Foundation. Hi, Caroline. So we ended up doing some research and looking into the International OCD Foundation, and also kind of took a look at Tanner Talks. So within the description is the link to Tanner Talks if you want to check this out. And all this channel is him being honest with his struggles, trying to get in shape to run a marathon. And the motivation for him is to raise funds for the International OCD Foundation. Now, Tanner is family. And so I'm like, okay, how can I help him? I mean, I'm going to give him money, of course, but what else can I do? So I have decided that I'm going to create a social post for him, and it might turn into a campaign. Let's go ahead and open up this board. So on Tuesday, this is where we got to, and so we've got the support, the OCD Foundation Quad City, Iowa Marathon. We've got the links to the International OCD Foundation. Chrome. Shawn is back after a long holiday. It wasn't a holiday, but it's good to see you, Chrome. Good to see you. We looked into the Quad City Marathon. We've got the dates. We've got logos. We have the ribbon for OCD. We've got Tanner's own words. Every year I try to do something different that defines the year, whether that be a resolution or a goal. This year I've decided to run the Quad City Marathon. More importantly, I'm also running with a purpose. I'll be raising money for the International OCD Foundation. All right. So from there, I kind of brought up some images like, who is he? Who is this guy? And he digs Iowa State. He played rugby for Palmer. He became a chiropractor. And now he is I believe the term is a professor at Palmer University. So this is kind of who he is. Loves football, sports, things of that nature. So going through kind of talking about who he is, also playful, definitely playful, approachable, calm, natural. Now these are one of those branding techniques where it's either or. Are you this or are you that? Are you that? Are you approachable? Are you exclusive? Inclusive? Calm? Nuts? Natural? Industrial? Things of that nature. So then from there, I got some Adobe stock images to kind of get a mood, thus a mood board. In the future, like whenever I'm in need of your professional logo making or designing services for my business, startup or anything like that, how can we contact? I am Chrome. I'm not that kind of a designer. I'm a photographer. I can do a whole lot of stuff, but to be perfectly honest, I've never really done a logo. Like, I can direct you to people that are really good at it. I'm an artist. Let me put it this way. I feel as if I am more of an educator on how to use the Adobe products that are available than saying, I want to design your logo. Would I try it? Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh, redeemed a 5-stream streak. Thank you, Aina. Would I try it? Absolutely. Would I fail? Oh yeah. I fail a lot live. and that's okay. Oh, that'd be nice if you can direct me to others. Yes, I can. So, absolutely. So these are the images that I came up. You're an Adobe connoisseur. I am actually an Adobe community expert. So, Evie, speaking of experts, we have other experts in chat also. And so that means that once a month, I get to sit in with the Adobe team, the actual people that are making, improving, hopefully improving, most of the time improving our apps. So I'm able to meet, like last night, I was meeting with the video team. So we were talking about Premiere, new Premiere, Premiere on the phone. We were talking about After Effects. We were talking about the updates. And also the cool thing is, I can't tell you what they are, but we were talking about the private beta, stuff in the private beta. And also, of course, stuff in the public beta, but stuff that is being tried out and shown off. And they asked for our input about private beta stuff. I am a beta tester on some programs, not all of them. And so at least once a month, I meet with the photography crew, so Lightroom Classic, then Photoshop. I'll be meeting with that crew tomorrow night. Then we have Illustrator. We have Documents, which is InDesign and Acrobat, and Adobe Express, and Firefly team. So yeah, it's very cool. I moderate Adobe a few Adobe official Discords, and my friends with Umesh, I colleague, I know who it is. They probably know who I am, but I'm not going to use the term friends loosely. I'll put it that way. So, level 9,000. Why am I on Discord? Okay, we're over here. All right. So, the reason that I pulled these images together, General says, do you know who I am? General Kenobi, we know who you are. Or is that directed, I'm supposed to say that? It's been a while since I've pulled that card. You know who I am? It's been a while since I've had to pull that card. And it wouldn't work anymore. It would not work anymore. There was a time. Not anymore. Okay, so one of the reasons that I wanted to pull this up to start making this mood board, and the images that I chose, the playful with a dog. I really like the idea of a happy dog. I like that idea. Now, I don't know what direction I'm going to even go with this yet. I don't know if I want to come up with a logo. We're going to see how that goes. But I don't know if I'm going to make a reel, if I'm going to make a series of posts, or if all I want to do is make a brand package in Adobe Express and give it to them and saying, hey, here you go. You know, we can get this going. You can use these assets. So I've been using Photoshop for 30 years and had to go to rehab for Photoshop addiction. Love me some Photoshop. Love me some Photoshop. Almost every day I'm in Photoshop. Yeah. All right. Approachable. Absolutely. Tanner is a super nice guy. Calming. This is interesting now. So we have the teal. And what I'm thinking of doing is we're going to jump into some colors. So one of the things that I think I want to do is to rebuild Well, okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to copy and rebuild this OCD foundation. I want to get that on its own. So I want that as vector. So that's probably going to be super easy to do. We can build that out pretty quick, I think. I hope. We'll see. We'll do some text search to see if we have some Adobe fonts to match that. I don't know if I want to take the ribbon and give it depth. I don't know if I want to do that or not. That's a maybe. No, hyena. Okay, so to give you a little background, I moved to Germany for the first time. I don't even know how many years ago. Maybe 14 years ago. So I was a construction worker. I used AutoCAD. So my first introduction into Adobe was AutoCAD, and I did sheet metal ductwork. So I was constructing 3D plans with the ductwork in major buildings, with the electricians, the plumbers, all the construction workers. And so AutoCAD is my background. So about 14 years ago, when I first moved to Germany and we started traveling, and I had a camera. Oh, in the solar industry, cool. Yeah, so I got a decent point and shoot camera and we started traveling, and I really started, is that the California Colts? General, I'm not football shaming you. It's the Chicago Bears. The Bears. I'm not football shaming you. So I started to get into photography, and as I got into it, I ended up buying one of the first Panasonic G3s. It was one of the first mirrorless cameras out. Outgrew that pretty quick. Started getting into other gear, and then starting a lot. And then I got into editing and figuring out editing. And I didn't have a community. I didn't speak the language. There was one person who I could talk to about photography that lived like an hour away. They had their own studio. So I had to learn everything on my own. And it took me a while to finally get Lightroom Classic. And I was using Photoshop Elements and Lightroom Classic for my editing. And then they came out with the photography plan for Adobe, and I was able to get Photoshop and Lightroom Classic, as the package deal, the $9.99 a month. And so, yeah, that was kind of my introduction. So, but getting into Michael Jackson eating popcorn, is that? So, getting into Photoshop, it was really easy to do because I had done AutoCAD. Yeah, big time story time, Evie. But here's the biggest thing. But I thought that I was pretty good. And so 2019, and I've told this story 100 times, and I don't care that I'm telling it again. 2019, did you do any 3D AutoCAD? Yes. So the union, I was a union. I'm still with the union, sheet metal workers. We built our own 3D version that ran off of AutoCAD. So the International created their own 3D version. And so it could be sent, you're drawing everything out, you put in your specs, you draw out everything, and then you can just hit download and it sends the whole package to the burn table and it starts burning the sheet metal. Freaking awesome. That was a lot of fun. So 2019, I get an email from Adobe saying, hey, check out the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenges. And I'm like, hey, I don't need them. I thought you were going to say you built your own AutoCAD. I invented AutoCAD. AutoCAD's a blast. But the thing is, I mean, that's one of the reasons that I love like Illustrator. You get a lot of that same stuff happening in Illustrator. You can do a lot of the same stuff and more. So yeah, I stopped into the Adobe Live, and one of the very first evangelists, I think it was Paul Tranny. It was either Paul Tranny or it was Voodoo Val. And after watching Paul Tranny and also Jesus Ramirez, I realized I don't know Photoshop. I mean, I thought I did. Whoa, was I wrong. So after that, after a little bit, I started streaming. I was asked to be on Adobe Live a handful of times, and I guess the rest is history. I miss the Adobe Masterclass streams. Oh my God, why did you say that? Oh, Oliver. Those were so good. Oh. Terry White, Paul Tranny. Yeah. Oh. I 3D design on a lathe and crop in camera. The XD streams by Howard, I missed it. XD was fun. XD got me into trouble. I got into trouble. So, I had in the photo plan, I had XD came with it. And so when I was creating stuff in Photoshop, blame XD. No. So on my streams, I would be creating something in Photoshop. I think I was creating a GIF. It might have been the Christmas gift that the Santa Claus was using a drone and the drone is like taking off and stuff. And so I took some assets. I got some assets. Let's put it that way. Got some assets, and to be able to use them properly, I had to open them in XD. When you open specific vector assets in XD, you have all the layers. So then I was able to export the specific assets that I wanted and open them in Photoshop and then create the animations that I wanted. Adobe was not happy that I was showing that live. And I was contacted by Adobe, and it was, hey, would you like the all app creative plan? And I said, yes. And they said, okay, don't do that again. I was like, okay. In the late 90s, I'd go to Borders bookstore and take notes from the Adobe books. That's how I learned a lot. Yeah. I did that with AutoCAD when I was first teaching myself, before I took any classes. Okay, we need to dive into this. So, let me think here. Jeez, have I wasted a ton of time today? You want bread? $2. What do we want to do here? No, we're going to want to take that in. Let me download that. Let's download that. How dare you use Adobe's tools in a way that they haven't stopped you from doing? No, Hyena, it wasn't you. I spent way too much time at the beginning going over photos. Not your fault. Not your fault. All right, let's go ahead. I haven't really thought this through, but let's open up Illustrator. And with Illustrator open, we're going to shut down Photoshop now. Yes, please. Okay. Hyena, you'll learn very quickly. This is tough to see, but one of the things my streams are always about are the tangent trains. It's little emote that says tangent on top of the train. It's tough to see. Yeah, I know this. I don't need all this, thank you. All right, let's go in. Let's hit a new file. What size do we want to do this? Let's do a 2000 square, I think. And double checking, we've got a transparent background. Shawn doesn't need us to distract him. He's perfectly capable of distracting himself. Oh my gosh, yes. But you guys enjoy distracting me. All right. Oh my, so, okay, I gotta show you this really quick. We were doing on the Adobe Firefly Discord stream yesterday. We were doing, whoa, okay. Thank you, Arif. We were going to be making icons for the Olympics, and I came across this on Adobe stock, and I'm like, really? I'm like, I have to download this. This is too funny. Okay. Just wanted to share that with all of you. Enjoy. All right, let's go ahead. Let's bring this in. Perfect. And yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and name this. We're going to name this our artwork. And actually, we're going to name this asset. Here we go. Duke bug. Somebody said distractions? That's not the approved Heimlich maneuver. Oh, I can't. How you doing, Duke bug? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead, select that. We're going to jump into our properties. Let's hit embed. We're going to get that embedded right there. I could do this really quick and look into, I mean, it's circles. So we're going to actually build this out rather than doing an image trace. But the first thing I want to do is we're going to go up and we are going to find and replace text. We're going to, let's select that. Now let's go to type. And we're going to come in here. Where are you? That's... Why? Retype. Retype is what I want. Okay. All right, so let's see here what we've got. That. I think it might be interstate extra. No? The T's are wrong. Hi, Uma. I had to make sure that somebody wasn't using your emotes. How you doing, Uma? Good to see you. Why are all these... The T's all have that little swoop. It's not doing a good job finding it. Okay, let's try foundation. That D is pretty specific. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in for you. That D's got a little bit of a pooch happening there. That T is killing me. I mean, for what we are doing, we don't have to be perfect. What is that one? What's that? Carl Sands light. Carl's Sands light. Okay. Let's go ahead, add that. Go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead. T for text. And select everything. Let's jump into our properties. And Carl Sand Light. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead. Bring this up. Vikram says, I like this logo. Yeah. Okay. Take it. The A. Oof. This font's not going to work. This font is not going to work. This has... The U is the problem letter, in my opinion. Why am I the problem? Jeez. The T... Well, okay. First off, we've got this weird Um, it's almost like a contrast, but it's a wonkiness. I actually like this font a lot. I just don't think it's going to work for this one. We're going to just set this aside for right now. And I hate to say it, but retype just didn't do a good job. I'm disappointed. Like, okay. Let's get out of retype. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, we want clean. We want a sans serif. And our weight, let's go light. You've got something to talk about in the next meeting with Adobe. I've had luck. Okay, here's this. I screwed up. Let's jump back into here. This is my fault. So I jump into here, right? Let's go back in. Let's hit type. Let's go back into our retype. And as it's going through, I need to slow down and start rating these things. Okay? We have it here. This is us needing to help train. Let it be whatever AI is being used to search for this. So if I'm like, okay, that none of these T's, none of these are working for what I've got going on here. And I can go in and I can just say bad results and let Adobe know bad results. So this is, I'm guilty of not taking the time to actually rate the stuff like I should be. I should be taking the time, and I don't. I just like, let's jump over to fonts. Forget this. Forget retype. So it's a shame on me. It's a shame on me. So yeah. We're not doing bench press. Like all of these T's I found the font they used by looking at the HTML. It isn't an Adobe font. How did you do that, dupe? That's like smarten stuff. Well, I don't mind. Okay, we know we want that A. I didn't know about doing it that way. Why are all the T's like this? Maybe instead of clean, geometric? Hyena, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day. Or, well, great morning for you. You work through the night. But thanks for being here. Oh, hey, Nate. How you doing? There it is. All of these freaking teas. Okay, we need to figure this out. We just need to get one that's close and clean. It doesn't have to be perfect. All we're doing is promoting the foundation. Did you try the font name in the search? That sometimes works. I don't know what the font name is. Did Dupebug put the font name in? I see something. Oh. Said you did. All I'm getting, browser developer tools, all I see are 3 dots. I don't actually see the name. Sense Light by Shin Type. All right, let's clear our filters. And let's try it. Thank you, Dupe. Let's try Sense Light first and see what we get. Yeah, it's not an Adobe font. I was hoping we could get something close. It sometimes brings up good alternatives, sometimes not. Oh, the 3 dots was a link that got blocked. Would be nice if Twitch would show what got blocked to the mods and the streamer. That's true. I concur. Speaking of that, has anybody heard any ads on music? No, it's not hand gloves. All right. Nope. Okay. Mafu's link helped. Good. You'll get like 10 minutes of ads on the music now. You mean you'll get 10 minutes of ads? I can't hear a thing. Okay. Let's do that. What is our height? No, I can't hear anything. I can't hear a thing. I've got it set up that way. You don't want 2 hours of me dancing. Nobody wants that. Nobody. Okay. Do sans serif and light. Okay. That's close. I like the D. The U and the T are wrong. Do we need a boogie time redeem? No, we do not. As a mod, you can't set up redeems. Can you? Not here. Good. Pano. Gaio? Panos, we may just go with. It's. God, those T's are just freaking killing me. We got a dance party in chat happening. Yeah. Yeah, no. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Do the dad dance. Arlo. I think we're gonna go with let's add Barlow semi-condensed. I think that's where we're gonna go. So let's add that. Yep, I know. Thank you. Thank you, Adobe. Now, jump over here. Grab that. Bring that over. Do Command A. Evie, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Arlo semi-condensed light. I almost feel 125. Do we have thin extra light? I think it's extra light is what we want. That's feeling better. Let's go ahead. Let's get our colors. What do you think, people? Just to do this properly. And why don't I save? Are you just trying to recreate the logo, or do you want to write something different? I don't even know if I'm going to use this. I want to recreate the logo so I have it as vector, and I could probably download it someplace. Honestly, because it's an international foundation, I can probably find it, and I just haven't looked. Let's save this. I don't think I've created. I have not. Let's make a new folder. Go ahead, create that, and let's name this our IOCDF. Hey Frank, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right. Actually, let's just hit the eyedropper. Go with the dark blue right there. Yo. How's your day going, Frank? I'm fine, you. I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. We, oof. Okay, there we go. I am working on this stuff for my nephew. And, okay. Let's go ahead and just do this. What do we want? Yeah. Do a light blue so we can see it. Do a no fill in our stroke. Yeah, we'll stick with center for now. That's fine. That's fine. The fact sheet has a vector version. Their fact sheet has a I'll share it on Discord. You're taking away all my fun work. I'm a jerk sometimes. Didn't say you can use it. Good point. Good point. Okay. So from here, let's go ahead, grab the eyedropper. Command Z, hitting X to get the stroke up. Ugh, ah. There we go. I'd hold shift down. Just wanted to make sure everyone is informed with the facts from the sheet. Did you post it? I'm Shawn. I can build it better. No, fatter. That's true. That is true. Okay. The mission of the IOCDF is to ensure that no one affected by OCD and related disorders suffer alone. Our community provides help, healing, and hope. Our vision is that everyone impacted by OCD and related disorders has immediate access to effective treatment and support. The IOCDF provides up-to-date education resources, strengthens community engagement, delivers quality professional training, and advances groundbreaking research. Oh, they're in Boston. Thank you for this. Dupe. I almost said a name that shall not be named. Poof. Phew. Our work, our resources. Okay, here's our resources. Affiliate, advocate. Resources connected to the community. Oh, affiliates. Ooh. 1 million steps for OCD walk. All right. Where the heck is the... Oh, this is... Wait a minute. That's a PDF. Open it in Illustrator, Shawn. You drag and drop the PDF into Illustrator. It just dawned on me, Tim. Durr. Oh my god. I mean, Dupug? I said the name that shall not be named. Okay. Is that vector? Okay, so everything is outlined. Did it not? What happened? I must have screwed something up. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Dupug. You just saved me probably 2 hours trying to make a circle. Wow. Wow. Okay, delete that. Let's get this off over there. Let's get that up here. That's not what I wanted. Move that up there. Let's take this up. Get that bigger. And let's group that just to make sure that it's grouped. And let's actually get it back on its own layer. Oh no, I don't. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's call this our logo with name. Okay. Now, let's go ahead, copy that, and let's ungroup. So back into the properties. Is there a mask on it? Why is there a mask? Okay, let's get that on its own layer. We can ungroup. Okay, let's grab the text. Let's get rid of the text. No.
Discovery Houston, press to
What is happening here?
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Why? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's do a Command G. Let's group that. Let's name this our logo. All right, cool. Cool. Okay, Command S. Let's go ahead and save that. So we've got our logos, our set. That's good. We can close down our fact sheet. Don't save. And all right, I'm happy with that. Colors. Well, yeah, let's deal with colors next. And jump over here. Okay, so I've got a couple different rebuild that. I don't need to. We can delete that. That's done. There's a couple different palettes that I'm thinking about using. So if we go ahead and I don't even know. This is an Illustrator file, and I just closed Illustrator. Of course I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a linked file. So let's see. Okay, it's not like other ones where I can double click on it. We'll go ahead and open an Illustrator. Oh, it's going to beta. I don't want it beta. Come on. Come on. All right, I guess we're going to be working in beta. I don't think I have the private beta, so I think I got public beta. It's trying to open. Oh, it's trying to open my private beta. I wish it would not go to beta automatically. The thing, where is this save? Like, I don't remember where. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go in. And so, on a Mac, I don't know about Windows. I apologize. So, there's my icon. If I go ahead and I hit Get Info, our information will open up. Oh, down here, it says it will open up in Adobe Illustrator 2023 pre-release. That's a private beta and it doesn't exist anymore. So we can go ahead and say, nope, open in Illustrator, please. And I'm gonna even hit change all. So any SVGs are going to open in Illustrator 2026. Boom. Thank you. So that's a quick little pro tip if you didn't know. So now, let's get back into here. If I say open in Illustrator, it's trying to open up the beta again. Okay, I'm gonna have to... This is my fault. We'll update. Yeah, I know my Illustrator has expired. Quit. Okay, where's my mouse? Let's do this differently now. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's grab the new SVG. And why did you do that? What is up? Why? I don't know why sometimes it does this. Boards? What are you doing? I don't want to crop it. Mm. Oh, this is not making me happy. Why would you be doing that in boards? Why? Are you gonna do it again? Of course you are. Of course you are. All right. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Just come in. Just come in normal. Why do you gotta be like that? Why? Oh, this is a pain in the buttocks. Like, why won't it let me just bring a freaking file in? Oh, getting hot. Okay, forget this. I'm not working this way with boards. It's upsetting me. Okay, so one of the things I was thinking about doing, first off, we need to get a color palette. So let's go ahead, let's grab that hex code. Let's do a Command C. Let's copy that. And I don't know if I want to start working. It's 2:30. Get rid of fonts. We'll need fonts in a minute. I just copied that son of a... Okay. We have our teal. So let's see what we've got here. Oy, oy, oh. That's not bad. I don't know why we got 6 going. How do I... Let's remove that swatch. Okay. Those are not pretty colors. How is... I think I like this one. We're going to go ahead and save this one. Well, there's a couple different things, Devlin. So right now, I'm just trying to see what could possibly go with the teal. So that's all I'm trying to do. Save to Tanner. Yep, save that there. Okay. Next off, the other option that I was thinking about is a huge fan of the Chicago Bears. Is going with these colors, going with the oranges. So if we do something like that, we go with wow, you are not giving me... That might be the best to make sure that I get the orange and the dark blue. That might be the best. We have brand fetch. I haven't used brand fetch in a long time. Oh, we've got our hex codes. Wait, really? Oh. Where do they use that one? I'm really questioning. I'm questioning that. Get out of here. Yeah. What is that? What are you? An AVIF. I don't even know what an AVIF is. It's an image. Okay. We can get our colors from this. I think that's okay. All right. What are we doing? Ooh, Command Z. Okay. Let's click out of that. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's grab. Oh, it doesn't come over. Woo! I was waiting for that, Frank. I was waiting for that. We got a we're lurking from Frank. Devlin was saying, dang it, internet dropped and it was supposed to be fixed. That sucks. Is this? This is a cloud document. Wonderbar. Okay. Keep going. Let's get some colors here. That sucks, Devlin. I apologize. I'm sorry. All right. The bearers have an official brand guide. Posted the link in Discord. Of course you did. I'm just trying to get the colors, dude. Okay. Let's see if I was even remotely close. All right. I love the fact that it's like we have two brand colors. That's it. That's all we have. We're not trying to be special. That's it. All right. Thank you, dupe. All right, here's the moment of truth. That looks way darker. Not even close. Not even close. Okay, so let's go to let's cancel. Hold on. All right. Wow. 0B162A. Yeah, I know it's embedded. Jeez. East. Oh. Not too close there. 64100. A little brighter. Okay. Oh. Let's go ahead. Command S. Let's save that. Let me grab. Grab that one. Wow, that is a vibrant orange. Woo! That is a vibrant orange. All right. Eating. You know what? That teal, holy cow. I didn't even think of this, but that teal is... We could get rid of the browns, go with a couple blues. Yeah. Okay. So we could actually do something. We'll keep that like our darkest. Bring that there. That there. That there. Okay. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Space it. And nope. Let's get them all. I already have to leave you. Thanks for streaming. Have a great one, everybody. Thanks for being here. Caroline, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Okay, so go. Go brighter. Ooh, that is looking nice. Now, chat, I am not good with colors. That's too purple. I think we need something like much lighter. Whew. Devlin!
Clever Devlin just subscribed for 7 months. Ah blah blah blah.
Devlin, thank you so much for the sub and blah blah blah. Enjoy the emotes. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay. I'm kind of liking this color palette. Let's get in here. Let's go into our swatches. Let's add selected colors. Is that new? Let's do a Command Z. Swatch group, selected artwork, global. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Now we've got that. Nice. So we've got our swatches. They're global. I'm actually enjoying these colors that we've got going on. Obviously, you all in chat can let me know. I got back to the stream. Wow, thanks, internet service. Okay. Let's grab these two here. Okay. Chat, what do you all think? Oof. Oof. Ooh. There we go. Why did you do it that way? Let's flip these. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with it. I'm not really a huge fan of oranges, but I like the direction we're going. Okay. It is 10 till. Let's go ahead and save that. And let's get into our libraries. Jump into here. All right, so we've got that color theme, and I don't think I'm a fan of it. Let's grab all of those. Let's bring that in. Sure, I'll bring the graphics in. All right, we've got that. We got that. That's good. I think we're done with Illustrator. Okay, let's cancel it out. Jumping over here. We've got a color palette. Creating a color for logo? I think so. Possibly. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Where's my folders? Okay, fine, I'll bring this in. Oh! Where'd you go? Where's my colors? Are they here? Oh, you moved that. All right, you didn't bring it in. You only brought in what was on the canvas. All right, let's delete that for now. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm with it. So we need to work on fonts. I don't know why I can't find my library. That's fine. All right, so we're good to go there. How am I doing on water? I'm doing okay. Vikram, I'm glad you showed back up. We're gonna go ahead and get stuff happening here. Let me share this one more time with chat if anybody is interested. Wow, why did you do that? There we go. There you go. If anybody is interested, let me open Photoshop. Oh, got my tablet. Bam. Vikram's here for his redeem. It's like, hey, I redeemed the Doodle game like 2 hours ago. What's going on? Where are you? All right, let's start with easy. Huh. I wonder. I wonder if you're gonna get this. This is like Tuesdays. The easy. It's going to be easy, but I don't think you're gonna get it. And mainly just because of my drawing. drawing. All right. Remember, everybody, anybody new here, we, at the end of the stream, we like to play a quick game of Pictionary where I create horrible drawings and chat has to guess what it is. I have a word generator and, oh, I am tight. I have a word generator for Pictionary that I use. And so everybody go ahead and start guessing in chat when you think you've got an idea. All right, so here we go. A cone, a shell, a bell, a snow angel. I should have used the symmetry tool, but an earring, a push broom mustache. A vase, jewelry. A champagne flute, a hurricane, a goblet, prawn cocktail. A male hen tail, a long drink. What the, what are you doing, Photoshop? What the heck did I just do? Okay, there we go. Holy cow. Sorry about that, everybody. Press tab. Yeah, I did. A Sunday. Glass of water, long drink. Rest. God, this turned out horrible down here. Oh well. Dessert? Okay. There's another word for it, and it might be an English word. So let me draw something else. Pudding? Ugh. Let's do this. A boat? Yeah, and a boat does what? float! Duke Bug and Oliver got it. I was trying to go with a root beer float, and I failed. So that's... I was trying to be witty rather than just going for the direct floating object. But got dupe, float. All right. Okay. Good job. We got there. We got there in the end. You know, all I can say is good thing that we don't have a timer. I should have done a red balloon. Everybody floats down here. That's a little too scary. All right. Apparently we call it an ice cream float. Not sure I've ever called it that. Oh. We call them root beer floats, but I mean, if you're not using root beer and you're using another cola, you can, yeah. Because the ice cream floats. All right. Here we go. A horse, a pony, a shoe, high heels. I'll give it to Oliver. Only on the weekends. Oliver got heels. All right. See, I really heel is easier than float, I think. All right, let's kick it up to hard. How? Where? There's so many ways to do this, but how to get it to come across? Oh, I got it. Okay. I got it. Here we go. A horn sound. Fire extinguisher. Spray. Snow spray. Shaving foam. Foam. Oh my gosh. Oliver. Oh. Oh, Ollie, got it. I was sitting there thinking like, okay, do I do ocean foam? Do I do soap foam, like foam when you wash your hands? Do I do soap foam for like washing your clothes? Like what kind of foam? Good job. Good job. That one makes me happy. That one makes me happy. All right, let's kick it up to really hard. I don't think I can do this. I'm gonna have to cancel this one. It was figment. Like a figment of your imagination. And I don't know, I have absolutely no idea how to draw that. Oh, we did crisp. We've done that. Figgy mint. I think we've done that. Oh, zone defense, we did that. Time zone, we did that. Again, I don't know how to draw that. Okay, this will be fun. This is gonna be hard. This is why it's very hard. All right. A guitar? A banjo. Okay, we're on the right track, people. That's it. Okay. All right. Deliverance. Mangy banjo. String. Music. Bluegrass. Musician. A note. Oh my gosh. Twang. Twang. The banjo twang. Holy cow. Oliver and Devlin. I applaud you. I cannot. I'm so impressed both of you are getting that one. Oh my gosh. Oliver was first, and then Devlin. It wasn't a tie, but I don't care. The fact that you both got twang off of that, I love it. I love it. Oh, so good. Amazing. Bug. I am going to be taking a little bit of influence from you today, since tomorrow is Friday the 13th and happens to be the day before Valentine's Day. And we're going to be working on that glow. I could add glow. But there was a Valentine's Day card that was you made live, and I believe it said, "I hate you." And I think it being the light bulbs with a glow. I think being Valentine's Eve on Friday the 13th, and we're going to be working on Valentine's today on the Firefly Discord, I think I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration from you. I think. Okay, this is going to be tough. That is tomorrow. No. We're doing it today, Vikram. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Because today's Thursday. All right. An alarm, stage, okay. Sorry, I hit my mic. We got stage. Spotlight. Performance, platform. Auditorium. Critic, a diva, Mr. Potato Head, Shawn, comedy, a heckler, a show, shock, improv, or show. You guys are all around it. You guys are all around it. Punk. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Deafening throat singer, Carrot Top. Tony. All right. Deaf. You okay? So let me hear you say yeah. So we have what it chat. You said what this is, right? Audition stage fright. Dupe. Dupe got it with stage fright. Oh my gosh. That was stage fright. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Oh, wait. Let me get prepared here. Two more. We're going to do a really hard. That was pretty hard. We're going to do a really hard. I do not like this. Okay. A finger. Okay. Upside down witch's finger. Yep. Grapes. Cash in hand. Oh, Oliver, you have no idea how freaking close you are. Wow, am I really bad at drawing hands. Feeding the birds. So we've established, like, okay, that is that hand, right? Mine. Hand mine. Gold. It doesn't matter what this is. You're so close. A bird in a hand worth 2 hand rock. A fistful. A fistful. But it's not a fist. It's not a fistful. It's a holding It's not. Hand empty? That was horrible. Uma, Vikram, Oliver, handful. Oh my god, I suck. Uma, thank God I have a big enough ego that I can draw hands and totally suck at it. That's embarrassing. Get off. Get out of here. That's horrible. I apologize, everybody. Okay, last one we're gonna do hard. Okay. All right, here we go. I need a new layer. One moment, please. Here we go. Wow. Megan! How you doing, Megan? Hope you're having a great day. A cookie? A biscuit? A hat? Ooh, I should do this differently. Boulder. Tennis ball. Earth. Globe. Earth orbit. The poles. North, south. Axis of rotation. Magnetic. You're all around it. Rotate. Gravity. We're all doomed. Doomed. Polar. Global. Okay. Revolution. Revolution. What is that? Equator. Space. The universe. The rotation? No, let me get rid of that. Spin. Polar vortex. A planet? What do we call our planet? Earth, Earth, Earth. Is there another name that we call it? Lands? Blue planet? Home? Globe? Home of the Whopper? Era? Place with the internet. Solar system. A phase. Direction. Blue planet. Carbon blob generator number 17, third rock. Sol 111, third rock from the sun. Mother Earth, terra firma, home. Planet Earth. Atmosphere. Home planet. Living room. Oh, Devlin got it. Devlin kindly got it. Hold on. World. World. Nobody said world. I didn't see anybody say world. I did not. Am I wrong, Dupe? Nobody said world. Okay, we started at cookie, biscuit, doodle, hat, hummingbird, earth, boulder, boulder, tennis ball, globe, earth, orbit, poles, pole, north pole, axis of rotation, magnetic, rotate, magnetosphere, gravity, world doom, polar, global, revolution, equator, space, universe, rotation, spin, polar vortex, planet revolutions, Burleus, earth, land, home, globe, home of the Whopper, Terra, yeah, place with the internet, solar system, phase, direction, blue planet, carbon blob generator number 17, third rock, Sol 111, third rock from the sun, solar system, surround, Mother Earth, terra firma, home, planet Earth, Adobe, atmosphere, home planet, our house, Tellus continent, living room, parallel, world. Shawn, you're out of this world. Thank you, Dupe. Wow, that was rough. That was rough. Woo. World. Okay, so we've got Devlin. And by the way, I ended up going with the World Bank over here. I did not think that was going to be that tough. I did not. Okay. We will do one last one. Since Megan showed up late and Vikram is begging. World. Alright. I did pizza sauce. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. Oh, you're welcome, Megan. I'm just happy you're here. Okay. All right, this is gonna be kind of a tough one. Maybe not. Boat, a ship. Titanic, a tanker. Toy boat. Cargo. Oh my God, Oliver got it. Cargo ship. I didn't even get a chance to draw the cargo. Cargo. Wow. Ah, that's clearly a cargo ship. It is. I mean, I even got the nose right. Big boom. All right.
Vikram King 1999 just redeemed Big Boom.
Bam. All right, everybody. In an hour and a half, I'm going to be live with Jack Watson on the Firefly Discord. If you got time, swing on by, say hello. I want to thank you all for being here. This project, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm really kind of up in the air about it. But I think it's for a good cause, for the OCD Foundation. So I'm really gonna try to work this through. So, yeah, we're gonna keep working on this. I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with me and listening to my crazy tangents. So everybody, I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'm running late. Is Jane streaming? Been so long, I don't even know how to do this. Raid browser. Search. Where did following go? Nobody must be live because there's no. And he's finished too. Okay. All right. Well, no raids. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Another big shout out to Mafu for giving me the link to the for music. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. Everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay creative, and just nice. Thank you again. I greatly appreciate you. I'll see you in chat. Bye, everyone.